What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Alex and this is Lex Garage. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for the crazy amount of support that I've received over this build. Since the first video was launched about 2 weeks ago, I think we're about at 11,000 subscribers, if not more right now, with 60,000 views on it. So thank you. I'm glad there's other people that are as interested in this build or as crazy as I am about this car. So that's awesome to see. Second of all, I apologize for the delay in getting the second video up. Once I start getting everything going, we'll be doing 1 to 2 videos a week for the updates. However, I wasn't very happy with the quality of the audio and some other stuff in the first video, so it took some time to upgrade some equipment, hopefully make the viewing experience a little bit better for you guys, easier to hear me, easier to follow along, and that's what it's all about. So thanks for your patience. Hopefully this audio is a little bit better. Let me know in the comments. It was pretty expensive, so hopefully it is. So anyways, first things first, let's go over this car and the plan. So the last 2 weeks I've had some time to kind of just go through the car, actually put my hands on it, walk around it, see what we're dealing with here. And a lot of the comments you guys already know. Nothing about this car is accurate to the movie. And that's the point. I apologize if I wasn't clear in the last video, but the car itself, there's nothing accurate on the car itself. The value in my purchase came from all the aftermarket parts that I haven't really shown you guys just yet. This was kind of just a little bit of a bonus, I guess. Realistically, I think the smartest thing going forward with this build would be to trash this or use it as a parts shell for whatever is even worth pulling off of it, and get a new car and transfer the screen accurate parts onto that car, and it's gonna be less of a headache. Get one that's already running, all that good stuff. That makes sense. That is not what I'm gonna do, because what's the fun in that? I bought this piece of junk and I want to turn it into the most incredible Fast and the Furious Eclipse build that you guys have seen. After looking over the car, there's no rust or any other issues that I have concerns with that would stop me from using this shell as part of my build. So the first thing that comes to mind, rotisserie restoration of a 2nd gen Eclipse. Is this smart? Probably not. Is this gonna be really time consuming? Yes. Is it gonna be financially draining? Yes. Is it gonna be worth it in the end? Hell yes. I'm totally looking forward to this. I want to make the ultimate Fast and the Furious screen accurate as possible car here. So first things first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna strip this car down to the bare bones. We're gonna take all the body panels off, rip the interior out, get a real good look at what we're working with, then we'll put it on a rotisserie and start putting it back together using high quality performance parts that'll make this car really enjoyable to drive. And then as we start getting the body back together, we'll get it painted to be the accurate Kawasaki green color. We'll get the accurate decals. We'll get the accurate wheels. We're gonna do it all accurate as possible, and it's gonna be a badass car in the end. First things first, let's dive in and start getting this thing disassembled. All right, guys, I am in the process of disassembling this car, and something just hit me, and I want to take a minute to just kind of talk about it. I have had so many project cars in the past that I've started and I've never been able to finish, whether it be time or money or space. Space has always been a huge one for me. I've never been able to finish any of my project cars, and I've always ended up selling them for pennies on the dollar, all disassembled with parts. And it's always pretty sad. And I was always just like, one day I'm gonna have a spot where I can build whatever I want to build. I'm gonna have the time, I have the money. And I'm here, man. I'm sitting here disassembling this car. I'm just throwing parts outside the car, not having to worry about space. I'm not having to worry about time. And it's just like, man, whatever you're struggling with, just keep up with it. It gets better. You're gonna get to where you want to go. Just keep it up. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night for day one of the disassembly. I'm really happy with the progress so far. As you can see, I have removed the hood here, removed the doors on both sides, removed the hatch, and then we have about 90% of the interior removed. Not positive when I'm gonna take the dash out, not sure if I'm gonna do it just yet. But anyways, we get the seats out, we get the carpet out. Really happy with the condition so far of what I'm seeing. If you're familiar with these older DSMs, you know that rust is a very common issue. I mean, at this point, this car is almost, 10, 20, almost 30 years old. So this is really clean. I'm really happy with this. This is gonna make it a lot easier for me to use this shell. But overall, it's been a pretty easy disassembly here. The only problems that I've really been having is mismatched bolts and wood screws thrown around here and there to hold everything in. Once I got those taken out, it's pretty easy for the most part. The next step is going to be going around and removing all of the exterior panels here, like the fenders, the side skirts, all that good stuff, so we can really see what's underneath this thing and see what we're working with. And that's where we'll pick up in the next episode. Once we get these body panels off and get it on our rotisserie, that's when the fun's really going to start with this project. I hope you guys are enjoying this project as much as I am. Thank you again so much for the support you guys have shown. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video. It helps me tremendously to keep my wife off my back and keep her happy and allow me to keep spending time and money on this project. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. See you next time.